A new zoo in Elk Grove is going to cost more than $300 million to build. Tomorrow night, the city council is scheduled to vote on safeguards to make sure the zoo pays its fair share.
Before that, though, we're getting answers on why the project could be stopped if fundraising goals are not met. As the Sacramento Zoo continues raising money to build a new facility in Elk Grove, city leaders are taking steps to protect taxpayers.
There has to be a good faith effort on both sides.
Jason Berman, Elk Grove city manager, says the nonprofit Zoological Society is required to come up with the cash before the city spends its full share of the cost.
The Zoological Society is responsible for remitting quarterly payments to the city as we go through design. The city is also contributing, so we're partners through this whole thing.
The zoo agrees to pay $50 million towards the costs and has to meet certain fundraising deadlines. $17 million has to be raised by the end of this year. By January 2026, the pot of money is required to reach $30 million, and the full $50 million is due by January 2027.
The $50 million from the Zoological Society needs to be there before we issue any debt, before we go to construction, so that we know the money's there.
If the zoo comes up short on meeting these cash milestones, the city can suspend work on the project.
Making sure we are protecting the taxpayers, that we don't ultimately get too far out in front of what those responsibilities or obligations are.
We have to give this community confidence that this is going to happen.
Zoo Executive Director Jason Jacob told the City Council last month they're making progress on raising cash. The zoo's biggest fundraiser of the year, the Twilight Safari, is coming up in September, and half the tickets have already been sold.
I know they're working really hard, and we're here to support them.
Zoo leaders are also looking to sell naming rights to the new facility, which they say could pay for up to 40% of their total financial commitment.